Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Knox Goes Away. And this movie is directed by Michael Keaton, and it also stars him. And this movie came out in 2023, and I didn't really care for this movie much at all. There was some good acting in it. I thought Michael Keaton did a good job in this movie, and Al Pacino, he was enjoyable to watch. But overall, there just wasn't really a hook for me. I found this movie to be mostly dull and uneventful. And I get it, it's just slowly plotting, and you don't exactly know what's going on or what really the plan is for the movie. But even despite that, there just isn't really much going on that immediately grabs me, like so many movies that I really enjoyed. Like, sure, there are parts that I do like. I do like the scenes with the main character and his son. Like, those are the best parts of the movie. And when Miles, that character, comes on screen, that's when the movie started to get a bit better for me. And when it comes to the main character losing his memories, or like he just can't remember certain things, it was done pretty well for me when it was subtle and not blatantly and in your face with obnoxious editing choices. Like when it was done subtly, which was very few times in the movie, I was fine with it. But one of my biggest issues with this movie is the editing. It's just all over the place, very choppy, and just I have no idea what they were really going for. And it kind of just gave me a headache at certain points. For the majority of the movie, like 60 to 70% of the movie, it's just fine, and I barely noticed it. But there are points where it just gets really choppy and annoying. And it's mostly just when Michael Keaton is like having trouble remembering certain things, and he's just like not feeling well and can barely remember certain things. And the way it's edited together is just irritating. Like, I could not stand it. The pacing for this movie was pretty slow. I didn't really feel as though there was much to take away from the experience with a slow pacing. And despite this movie being slightly under 2 hours, I felt as though it was too long for what it was. 90 minutes would have been much better, and even then, I don't know if I would say that the pacing would have been much better if it was 90 minutes. I didn't really care about what was going on narratively for 90% of the movie. And it didn't really feel as though the movie had much substance to it. Like, sure, it was slow and that felt intentional, but I honestly didn't really feel as though the movie was offering me much despite what it was trying to do. Like a good example to bring up in terms of movies that came out recently, it would be Maria. That movie is slow, but it always feels like something is going on. It always feels like you're getting something out of every scene that's in that movie. Whereas this, there's nothing really to get out of each scene in this movie, really. There's a couple of things throughout the entire movie, but not some things in each scene. Like, there's just a surface level stuff, and it just nothing under the surface, really. And I was really trying to think of like certain things about this movie in which how they're presented, and did it benefit the movie because it was presented in a certain way? No, that never happened for me. There were also some comedic moments in this movie that fell flat for me, and I know that they're not in the movie a whole lot. They're pretty spread out, which was much appreciated. But even when we did get those moments, they never once made me laugh, really. Except for like once or twice, but that's about it. And overall, I just didn't find any of the characters to be interesting. Like, I just feel as though I've seen this type of movie, like where the main character is a hitman, but it's just more compelling to watch. Like, I would rather watch In Bruges or The Killer or like anything like that, where the main character is a hitman, but they actually give you something to chew on, and it's actually compelling to watch. And I even would rather watch Hitman, which is a much better movie than this, and going for something completely different, but I still enjoyed that movie a lot more than this. And that's about all I have to say about Knox Goes Away. It was very boring. I got nothing out of the experience. Some good performances, some good things sprinkled throughout the film, but overall, it was just a very hollow experience for me, and I got nothing out of it. So skip this movie if you ever come across it. I don't think it's very good. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Knox Goes Away a 3 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Knox Goes Away, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Escape from LA. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.